Coming up tonight on News Watchin', an American Airlines regional jet went down in the Potomac River near Washington.
New legislation leaves Florida homeowners grappling with soaring condo fees.
And a new law is introduced permitting 18-year-olds to own handguns.
All that and more on News Watchin' tonight. Hi, I'm Katherine Coomer.
And I'm Lindsey Peters. First tonight, a federal appeals court on Thursday struck down a long-standing federal ban that prevented the sale of handguns to Americans between the ages of 18 and 20, a landmark gun control regulation in place since 1968. The conservative Fifth Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals ruled that the federal law banning handgun sales to teens is inconsistent with the nation's historical tradition and violates the Second Amendment. The immediate nationwide impact of the ruling is unclear. The case is almost certainly bound for the Supreme Court. In the next few weeks, it will consider whether gun manufacturers can be held liable for violent crimes permitted by criminals who easily get the weapons.
In Florida, homeowners are grappling with soaring condo fees due to legislation enacted after the Surfside collapse. Senate Bill 4D mandates costly repairs and inspections for older buildings, placing financial strain on residents, especially seniors on fixed incomes. Critics warn this could lead to widespread foreclosures and homelessness. Governor Ron DeSantis faces pressure to amend the law, balancing safety with affordability.
An American Airlines regional jet went down in the Potomac River near Washington, D.C.'s Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport after colliding with a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter on Wednesday night with no survivors. 64 people were aboard on the plane, which departed from Wichita, Kansas. 3 soldiers were on the helicopter. The collision happened around 9 p.m. when the PSA Airlines regional jet was on approach to the airport. The Federal Aviation Administration is not giving permission for low-altitude helicopter routes around Reagan Washington Airport. Helicopters still can fly in and out of the airport, but are restricted from flying specific river routes. And Amelia Perez star Carla Sofia Gascon has deactivated her Twitter/X account after apologizing for offensive posts that resurfaced Thursday. Gascon's X account was deactivated as of Friday morning. Gascon's came under fire Thursday after X users discovered tweets from 2020 and 2021 that had controversial views on Muslims, George Floyd, and diversity at the Oscars. She later apologized in a statement to Variety, quote, "I want to acknowledge the conversation around my past social media posts that have caused hurt. As someone in a marginalized community, I know this suffering all too well, and I'm deeply sorry to those I have caused pain. All my life, I have fought for a better world. I believe light will always triumph over darkness."
In a tragic incident on February 3rd, over 2,000 mourners gathered on Breby Island in southeast Queensland, Australia, to honor 17-year-old Charlize Zamuda, who was fatally attacked by a shark while swimming off Warren Beach. Charlize was a dedicated surf lifesaver and talented musician, remembered for her passion of the sea. Authorities are investigating the incident, noting a significant presence of bull sharks in the area. Queensland's premier and local officials have offered their condolences, emphasizing the importance of safety measures. And President Trump reached a last-minute agreement with Canada and Mexico, pausing the implementation of a proposed 25% tariff on goods for 30 days to prevent a trade war. Both countries committed to sending 10,000 troops to their borders to curb the flow of migrants and drugs into the U.S. The pause provides temporary relief, particularly for Mexican farmers and the Mexican peso, which had slumped significantly. While Trump seeks a final economic deal with Canada, China plans to challenge the tariffs at the World Trade Organization.
And new research indicates that the number of U.S. store closures in 2025 will be more than twice that of last year, while the new rate of shop openings continues to decline. An estimate 15,000 stores will shutter in 2025 compared to 7,325 last year, according to CoreSite research cited by Time Out. The number of openings is expected to fall from 5,970 to 5,800.
And former NFL player J.J. Watt and his wife and soccer star Kalia announced they are expecting their second child. The couple shared the news with photos featuring their first child, Koa, and expressed excitement about expanding their family. JJ looks forward to supporting their children's activities, emphasizing the valuable life lessons that sports can provide. Well, Lindsay, it must be amazing growing up in such an athletic family like that.
I know. I mean, I could just imagine that the athletic symbols are in their blood and they're going to grow up to be great athletes.
They are definitely very lucky.
And coming up next on News Watchin', Justin Bieber announces his world tour.
Ithaca College's Texture Ball has been stolen.
And Professor Pete Johans has finally been arrested on several unknown charges.
Stay with us.